Hello there everyone and welcome to Shonen Soup. I'm your host Botox Media and today we are doing, as you can see here, the manga collection. Let's get into it. Alrighty folks, so first of all I do apologize for the phone audio quality here. I figured a great way to launch this new manga and anime channel would be to do my manga collection because manga is a huge part of my life. I love me some manga. I love collecting manga, and I figured this would be a good way to kind of introduce you guys to the series I am most familiar with. And I will not lie, it is mostly all Shonen Jump series, so I am kind of a normie in that way, but no shame here. So, and I will say before we get into it, these three bookshelves here, they're all these white Walmart mainstays bookshelves, pretty basic. So as you can see here, what I've done is for the series that I have box sets with, I put the box set behind it just to pad it out because otherwise it'd be way too deep, you know? So to make it look kind of better, I put the box sets behind each display. Sometimes I didn't have a box set, so I kind of just played it by ear there. So it really isn't the best display, I won't lie. But making the most of what the bookshelves offer me here. So I guess we can get started proper. Don't mind all the plush on either side. That's all my girlfriend stuff. So starting at the top actually is not manga. We have the Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated Special Edition. Random Pokemon Celebrations ETB. I'm not sure why that's there. And then we have my entire amiibo collection. I need to do a video on this on my main channel, Botox Media, because all this is unorganized. I have a couple videos I want to do on amiibo, so yeah, most of that it just all gets thrown up there. It's not the most elegant display, but it's what we're working with. Okay, so starting with the top row, Naruto. Naruto is one of my all-time favorite manga. It's not quite my favorite, but I would say out of the big three, mostly due to nostalgia, it is my favorite. I grew up with Naruto and Dragon Ball and Bleach, and then One Piece I got into later. One Piece I think is probably better, to be honest, but I have so much nostalgia for Naruto that I can't help but just have a soft spot in my heart here. So I got all three box sets. I did own all of this, well, all of that was out at the time when I was a kid. I was buying the volumes, you know, individually when they were coming out. Back in like 2009, I still remember getting this one right here back in Walmart in like 2009, I think. But at some point I sold all that, so I eventually went and rebought the box sets. So here's my entire Naruto collection. We have volumes 1 through 72, as well as some little trinkets here. Here's one of the Viz movie animangas. I still haven't read that. I think it's the one movie I haven't seen either. These are this is fun. So back when they were releasing the DVD box sets, they included in each of them a little bit of cards, and if you bought all the box sets, you would get a full deck of playing cards. So I don't have those box sets anymore, but I kept the cards. Kind of just a cool little novelty item, as well as a little Kirby boy there. And then, yeah, all of Shippuden. Then we go into the right shelf here. Rightmost shelf, we have Seventh Hokage and the Scarlet Spring. 2 novels. I haven't really read the Naruto novels, I'm not going to lie to you. Novels just really aren't my thing. Especially if I was going to read a novel, it probably wouldn't be one based on a manga or anime. That's just me. Here are the little 2 inserts that come with the box sets. One of them is the pilot chapter. The other one is the Road to Ninja kind of movie bonus chapter, I believe. Then we have Boruto. I am not caught up on. I am not caught up on Boruto. I think there's like 5 volumes I still need to get. And I should say, by the way, despite owning all this manga, I do primarily read in the Shonen Jump app. This is more so just for like my collector brain, if that makes sense. Although if it's a series like this, Samurai 8, which I still haven't read, I will be reading that physically because I have all of it ready. You know, I can just binge it physically one day. And I'm excited to get to that because I've heard good things despite the fact that it got canceled pretty early on. Then we have Astra Lost in Space. This is a really interesting kind of sci-fi mystery series. If you have not heard of it, I highly recommend it. You can watch through the anime in like a day or two. And in this case, I would say probably just watch the anime. I would say it's a better experience. But the manga is also great too if you prefer manga, which I typically do. And then we have Chainsaw Man. This is one of my more favorite recent series. I think it's a pretty common opinion, though. I think everybody loves Chainsaw Man. I just got volume 10 in recently. I think that's actually going to go in my next pickups video. I'm going to be doing on this channel soon. Stay tuned for pickups videos. Whenever I can do those, I will. But yeah, Chainsaw Man really needs no introduction. Fantastic series, and I just have to say, looking good, Makima. Moving on down below the Naruto shelf, we have Bleach. I love Bleach. Maybe not because it's the highest quality of series, but just because I have an absolute ton of nostalgia for it. So, as you can see here, I don't have the entire series. I never got the 3rd box set, and the box sets are super hard to get right now. They're super expensive. So I think I bought these around when the pandemic started, so I got them right before the cutoff, I guess. So yeah, we just have 1 through 48, which honestly, in my opinion, really could have been where it ended to begin with, if I'm being completely honest with you. So yeah, cool to have Bleach in the collection. Definitely, this is definitely the best stretch of the series. Everything after this is like, I still enjoy it because I'm a Bleach nerd, but for the most part, it really goes downhill. Over here we have just some random. This is some Street Fighter Pocky I got when I visited Seattle. It expired last year. Here's like this Bulbasaur crystal thing. It's supposed to light up, but the I don't know if the battery just died instantly or what. But yeah. Then we have an Alf there. Gotta love the boy Alf. We got a Luffy little figure, Yarn Yoshi, and the Arwing from Starlink, the Ubisoft trash game. Then we have Burn the Witch down here. Oh, as well as the one-shot for Bleach from one of the box sets. Burn the Witch I have not read yet. I still need to get to that. I like how it says Volume 1. Because I know he's still making more of it. Kubo's still making more Burn the Witch, but it seems like it's taking forever. I don't know. I thought it was supposed to be seasonal, but I don't think it's been seasonal so far. Then we have One Piece. Obviously, I'm caught up on One Piece weekly in Shonen Jump right now. Absolutely fantastic series. However, I've only been able to get the first box set. I did have the 4th box set, which covers Dressrosa to Reverie, and I had that pre-ordered. And then I just kind of canceled it because I was kind of low on funds, but I slightly regret that. But yeah, some of the prices for One Piece manga right now is kind of crazy. So I'm glad I at least have the first box set covering all the way from East Blue to Alabasta. Or as they call it on here, Baroque Works. I don't know. Should have just put Alabasta if I'm being honest. And then we get to Jujutsu Kaisen, another series I am not currently caught up with. I think I'm at like volume 7. I have more of that on the way, so you'll see that in the pickups video. But Jujutsu Kaisen's pretty good. I would say it's maybe a little bit overrated, but from what I have read up to here, at least, it is pretty good. I still need to read Zero also and see that movie. I wanted to see it in theaters, but never got around to it. Then we have Spy Family. Spy Family's good. I haven't watched the anime yet. I was caught up on the manga like mid last year, and then I kind of dropped off of it. I still need to give it a go again, get caught up, because I did enjoy it. I need the plot to move a little bit more, if that makes sense for me. Then we have Undead Unluck. I have not read too much Undead Unluck. I think I've gotten to the 3rd volume here. It's fine. Definitely, once again, a lot of these like newer shonen series, I'm not really seeing the exact hype, you know? Like Spy Family I get. Even Jujutsu Kaisen I get. Undead Unluck, I don't know. Obviously I didn't get very far in it, so maybe if I read more I would definitely see the appeal. I do want to read more of it for what it's worth, but as of volume 3 I was kind of like not super feeling it, but I do want to give it a shot again. Magil I've not even started yet, but I do have the first 2 volumes here. I need to give that a go soon, get caught up on that. Kaiju number 8 I've not read, but I had the first cover volume because that is a sick cover. I wanted to get that. It's not going back in, it's going up there now. Then we have Eden Zero, one of my only non-Shonen Jump series. I've never read Fairy Tail. I don't really plan on it, to be honest, based on things I've heard. However, I read like the first 3 or 4 volumes of Eden Zero, and I did enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I actually enjoyed it. So I don't know what that says about me. I don't know if that means I would like Fairy Tail, but for what it's worth, I did enjoy what I read of Eden Zero. So maybe I should read Fairy Tail, and then or watch it. And then this is just a random little Suyu. I found this at my Goodwill outlet the other day, so I paid like, I don't know, 2 cents for it. It weighs literally nothing. Just a random little keychain. And then, I don't know where the actual Vivre card thing is, but I have this, like, Vivre card binder. I'm not sure where it went. Oh, here it is. Vivre cards. I got this in my trip to Seattle a while back. So this is binder. You would buy, like, packs of cards to put in it. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. It's just this really interesting book here where you get these Vivre cards. They're kind of like just character info cards, and you kind of collect them. Obviously, I don't live in Japan. I don't go to Seattle that often, so can't really get more of them. But still a cool little collectible thing. These are like this is what it came in with Inaru there, or NL. Moving down to shelf number 3, we of course have Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super. So, funny story here. Well, aside from these little trinkets, I love that little Law ship I have there in the Ghibli Boy, or the Yarn Yoshi, little Yamcha thing back there. I actually have 2 sets of the OG Dragon Ball manga. This was all back at my parents' house back there, and then when I moved out, I kind of forgot about it, I guess. I don't really know what happened, so I bought the box set, so I have like the recent printings of 1 through 16, then 1 through 26 of Dragon Ball Z. I got the box set of that, and then Dragon Ball Super I'm not quite caught up on. The last thing I read was the Tournament of Power, so I don't know anything about the manga original content, basically. So I need to get caught up on that. Dragon Ball is another series I had all of as a kid, but eventually sold, so it's nice to have those again. Some more trinkets up here. We have a Lucario. He fell over. A Rowlet. Keep my change in here. You can hear that. We have a Dragon Ball full color book over there. Those are cool. I would love to get more of those. We have That Time I Got Reincarnated as Yautja, Jocko the Galactic Patrolman, and we have Death Note. So, fun fact about me, I am an absolute massive, and I mean massive, Tsugumi Oba and Takeshi Obata fanboy. I love everything they create. Well, really as a duo, I should say. I haven't read Hikaru no Go. Of course, Takeshi Obata did the art for that. I haven't read that. Maybe I would love it. But just the works they do together. Really, it's Oba's writing. I ain't gonna lie. Oba's writing is supreme. So Death Note is obviously fantastic. Needs no introduction. And then we have my favorite manga of all time, Bakuman. I grew up with this thing. I was reading this in the monthly magazine back when it was coming out. I adore Bakuman. If you have not read it, if you have not watched it, I highly recommend it. If you have any interest in a kind of slice of life story about the manga industry, it is fan-freaking-tastic. One of my all-time favorites. Definitely my most reread manga of all time, and I cannot recommend it enough. And then their most recent series, Platinum Ends, I actually haven't finished yet, despite my my love for them. It was fine from what I've read. Definitely the weakest of their 3 series, but maybe my opinion on that would change. Probably not. I have not heard the greatest things about it. I think I read up to like volume 7, so about halfway through. So I need to give that a finish. I think the anime's finished too. I should just watch that probably. And then at the very end here, not Oba and Obata, but we have Deadpool Samurai. If you like Deadpool humor, I can say you can probably pretty confidently pick that up and enjoy it. I'm excited for volume 2. I actually enjoyed that quite a bit. Back here we have the Naruto Uzumaki kind of illustration book. A random issue of Monthly Jump. I had all of those back home, or not all of them, but all the ones I had as a kid, they're still back home, rotting in the crawl space. And then we have a random issue of Japanese Jump that I got in Seattle. So the cool thing about this is, and I have a couple more of these back home, the cool thing about this issue in particular is, though, however, if I can find it, I am currently reading Black Clover. I'm getting caught up. I'm not very far into it. I'm like 100 chapters in. I'm going to have a video about Black Clover soon. The interesting thing with this issue, though, and this is definitely a spoiler that I shouldn't know about. There's, is that Black Clover? No, it's... Oh, it is. I don't know anything about this. I don't know what that form is, but I remember it was a big deal on Twitter when it happened, and I just think it's funny that I actually have the original issue of Weekly Shonen Jump from Japan, where Asta gets this new form. I don't know anything about it. He's flying. He's got wings. That's a spoiler for me. I don't want to know about it. So I just think it's kind of cool to have that issue of Jump, even though I'm not caught up on Black Clover. I'm still trudging through it. And like I said, I will have a video on my thoughts, my kind of initial thoughts on Black Clover soon on the channel, because I have been enjoying it, I must say. Getting towards the end here, we do have Demon Slayer, kind of like Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't fully see the hype. I enjoyed it enough to buy the box set, of course, but I don't think it's all that. It's a fun series. Funny story here, I have Amazon sent me an extra copy of Volume 3 of JJK, so I'm just kind of putting it there as a placeholder because I know I'm going to get the Demon Slayer, it's Tomioka and Rengoku's backstory type novel thing they did. I still want to get that. It's not even a novel, actually, it's a fully illustrated comic, so I do want to get that. That's kind of just a placeholder, so I don't have to move everything around after. My Hero Academia, I'm a pretty big fan of. Probably not much as most, but I had enough to own it once again, like Demon Slayer. I enjoy My Hero. I definitely have a lot of issues with it, but it's a solid series. I think there's one volume I'm missing right now. Yeah, volume 30. So I need to pick up that. And then Vigilantes, I have not read at all. I picked up volume 1. And then volume 10, I actually found at a half-price books. And get ready to hear a lot of half-price books because that's what almost the rest of this collection is. And then once again, School Briefs. I would never buy a novel for My Hero, but I found it at a Value Village for like $1, so couldn't really resist. Dr. Stone, I absolutely adore. I still need to get the rest of the volumes. I'm just slowly kind of chipping away at that collection. I finished it in the app. One of my all-time favorite series in Jump. I'm so glad I caught up on it before it ended last summer. Well, I caught up on it last summer before it ended, I should say. And if you haven't read Dr. Stone, I highly, highly, highly recommend it. It is fantastic. I still need to read the Byakuya reboot, though. And then Hunter x Hunter is, I have not read Hunter x Hunter. I'm gonna be honest with you, I've not read or watched Hunter x Hunter. I know that's like sacrilege. That's high on the priority list to probably just watch it instead of read it, but definitely high up on the list. And then, like I said, get ready to hear a lot about thrifting and half-price books and Value Village. I have not read most of the stuff here because all of it pretty much came from thrift stores. So starting with Buso Rinken, I did read a little bit of. I wasn't super feeling it. I got all of those at a Value Village, I think, or half-price books. Sorry, I think I might have bought Volume 1 on eBay just to kind of connect it. But yeah, I wasn't super feeling it. I'm gonna give it another go eventually. All of these my girlfriend picked up at a Value Village, though, for like $1 a piece. Kingdom Hearts, Black Butler, I don't know, Cardcaptor Sakura. I know people love Clamp, but I have not read those. And then Prince of Tennis, I read a little bit of. I was enjoying it. I've never really gotten super deep into a sports manga or anime, but I was enjoying it from what I read, so I definitely want to give that more of a go. And then Rurouni Kenshin, as you can see here, almost taking up this entire shelf. I have not read a single page of Rurouni Kenshin. I know that's kind of crazy since I have so much. Half Price had a ton of volumes for super cheap, so I just kind of went ahead and splurged on all of them that they had available that day. I figure eventually I'm gonna read it, right? I collect manga, so I saw cheap manga prices. I was like, okay, why not? Then we have some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. I read the original Yu-Gi-Oh manga before it was actually like card game stuff, and I enjoyed that. But with the card game stuff, I don't know if I'll ever read these. But once again, found them at thrift stores. And then kind of just a bunch of random solo volumes here. Strawberry 100%. One Punch Man I did buy individually. I enjoy One Punch Man. IS or Is, I don't really know how you say that. Siren's pretty good. Gintama I have not read. Ultima I remember reading in the monthly magazine. Kurohime and Reborn have not read either of those. And then moving down to the final row here, we have kind of my mishmash shelf of some video game stuff, some other comic stuff, and then hardcovers. So we have the Zelda Hyrule Historia there. A bunch of game guides, Tomb Raider, there's a Transformer, Harvest Moon, Mario Galaxy, Smash Bros. Just some random stuff I found at thrift stores. The Walking Dead comics hardcover, I love those sets. I want to get the rest of those. Those just look so nice on a shelf. We have randomly the Art of the Last Guardian, the goated PS4 game. And then we have JoJo's. I've read all of Part 1. I did not start Battle Tendency and Golden Wind. My thought process was I was going to buy those as they came out so that eventually when I actually catch up on Part 2, 3, and 4, I'll already have Golden Wind ready to read. I think I'm a few behind on that now, so I need to get caught up. JoJo's is good. I think maybe I should just watch the anime, though. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, as a kind of JoJo's newbie. What should I do with that? Fullmetal Alchemist, I got all of these from a Right Stuff sale. Like Hunter x Hunter, another really sacrilegious one I have not watched or read. I started the anime like years ago, but I never finished it. So Fullmetal Alchemist, I have volumes 9 through 13, just because that's what was in stock on their Black Friday sale. We have Shiver from Junji Ito, the Street Fighter manga. Once again, that was thrifted. And then Ask Iwata, the Nintendo president, kind of book about that. And then we have some Slam Dunk little hangers we found at Value Village. Like I said, I'm not really big into sports manga. I've never read Slam Dunk. I just thought these are fun. I don't know what they are. They're definitely from Japan, though. Taiwan. If you know what these are, let me know. I thought they were kind of cute, though. Next up, we have my girlfriend's shelf. She has gotten one shelf out of all of these. Sorry, Olivia. She has some stuff she has like listed on Mercari for sale here. But then she has her little I Spy Spooky Mansion collection. Got to respect it. Got that I Spy Spooky Mansion Deluxe, you know. Got the Wii version. Got the Play on DVD version. The Clifford 2-pack, you know. Respectable stuff. Got the big box back there of her fantasy books that she reads. So yeah, that's kind of her shelf with a little orange squishmallow there. And then the final shelf, folks. More thrifted random stuff. Well, first of all, Japanese volume of Chainsaw Man Volume 10. I got this like a year ago, just because, you know, Makima looking good, all I'm saying. Beat the Vandal Buster, I have not read. Shaman King, I have not read. Parasite, I watched with my girlfriend for the first time last year, and I really enjoyed it, so I went out and immediately bought some of the manga. I have not read those yet, though. Toilet Bound, I have not read. I got those, I think, on Black Friday. Amazon had like a buy two, get one sale. Pokemon Adventures, those are from when I was a kid. Pokemon Adventures is fine. I kind of want to get the 2-in-1s that they've been doing. Those are cool. I also remember reading the Diamond and Pearl manga. That was fun. So I would like to get more of those maybe one day, just as like a nice little collector's item, because I love me some Pokemon. And then just some random Japanese stuff. I don't know, Mob Psycho's in there, some little compilation things, just some random stuff. So there you guys have it. That is my full manga collection as of May 2022. Let me know what you think of it down in the comments below. What is your favorite manga I have here? I have a question for you guys. How would you better organize this? I know a lot of people just do alphabetical. That doesn't really work for me because I buy so many ongoing series. Excuse me. And it's kind of hard because, like, obviously Bleach would be pretty early on in the alphabetical order, but I don't have all of Bleach, and I'm not just going to leave a huge spot open for more Bleach. So, like, I don't really know how to do it, to be honest. I kind of just played it by ear. Normally what I did was long series on the left, and then like shorter stuff that's still ongoing or finished, like Samurai 8 and Astra, kind of towards the end there. So just my weird organization habits there, I guess. But let me know what you think of my collection down in the comments below. Of course, welcome to the Shonen Soup channel. This is a new endeavor for me. I do have a main channel, Bo Talks Media, where I talk about 3DS and Wii U and stuff. If you're a video game nerd, go check out that. But yeah, of course, you can follow me on Twitter at Bo Talks Media as well. Join my Discord, and a link to that is down below. And until next time, guys, peace.